Good morning, good evening, and good night. Good morning, good morning. I hope we're not gonna fight. Good morning, good morning. Everything's alright with good morning, good morning. Here. Good morning, good morning. Voth, they're capturing. The Voth are capturing. Oh crap.
Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online, a repeat of last night, April 21st,
Hello.
2022. OXNYX053 says, here you are.
Yes. It may not have been sudden or something, I don't know. I've been going for only 3 minutes and 42 seconds right now. How are you? How was your week? How was your day?
OXNYX053 says, drunk. Fine. Okay.
Ah, okay, cool. Come on. Okay, I think that's enough damage for what? Move, everybody. Everybody move. Okay. Flanking damage. I had to get up early today than I normally do, and I was off today. That's the bad thing. I had to go to a doctor's appointment. Instead of taking a nap like I needed to, I played some Halo Master Chief Collection to try to continue to get legendary again. And I just tried to script a little bit of the chatbot stuff, which it doesn't make any sense. The test scripting that I've done just with Python seems to work great. But then I try to implement it into chatbot, and it's like a completely different thing. It errors out constantly. Have an array of numbers.
OXNYX053 says, me and Ferday. Eldest kid is going to the dentist, so I will need to be up with the eldest.
Aye, aye. Ouch. Standard stuff, cavities, or no extractions, hopefully. Ow. Ow.
OXNYX053 says, heir, youngest.
Err. Brick shields losing power. I streamed yesterday too. Streamed Halo yesterday as well. I don't know what it is about regular old Halo, but it seems like it's harder than I remember.
OXNYX053 says, Eldest has not been to the dentist since the start of COVID. Anticipate braces.
Ooh. Youch. Tell them to brace themselves. Braces for braces.
All 3 silos are under Allied control.
Kill. Kill. We have to go to where? All the way over there.
The bot fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Dun, 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 running fast in circles. Bum, ba-da-dun, bum, ba-da-dun, running fast in circles. Let's see, we need to go to the city. And let's see about the instances. They are full. Tries again. Full. Tries again. Full. Tries again. And full. In other news, tries again and full. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Sterile nothing. Sterile. Guess we're gonna camp out here. Come on, girls, let's pillow fight. Let's just do some duty officer stuff.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Congratulations, Admiral. Yeah. Good job, Admiral. Yeah. Clicks and go. Clicks and go. Clicks and go. Ah, fucker. Okay, do it. Okay. Step 1. $16,061. Just gonna grab the 16. So there we go. Okay. I need to check when I go to work tomorrow. Fucking work. I feel like I'm being robbed of time. Bandits. Time bandits. Roster. Admiralty. Damn it. Damn it. Dagummit. Dagummit. Rod, spam it.
Back to your stations. The bots have returned.
Ooh. Hello.
Shaka, when the walls fell.
Shaka, his arms open wide. Timba. Who's signing with his eyes wide open? Discord message sent. Oh. Discord message sent. Hello, Riz. Discord message. I gotta open that up one day. Achievement unlocked.
CMDR_Rizzle says, need sound clip of Ralph Wiggum saying I bent my Wookie LOL.
I bent my Wookie. Ralph Wiggums. I bent my Wookie. Yeah. Look it up. Okay, I'll find it. As soon as I get through getting captured here. Yeah, I need to definitely open up Discord. It probably needs to update too. I ain't had it up in a while.
OXNYX053 says, or kill the with fire.
Kill it with fire. Daphne on Scooby-Doo, whenever they were on Supernatural, they had her say that. Kill it with fire.
CMDR_Rizzle says, sup. I won't stay long, just popped in to say IPMDU on Discord to show console's version of DOF assignments. Felt it would be odd to just post a random thing after so much time away.
Ah, okay. Thank you. I'll definitely go look at that. Yeah, you don't have to stay long. Ah, fuck. Neat. DOF assignments. Ass assignments. DOF ass assignments. Well, she seemed alright by dawn's early light, though she looked a little worried and weak. I saw something on a...
OXNYX053 says, here is the thing, on Twitch I hear you but do not see you.
You don't see me.
CMDR_Rizzle says, and for what it's worth, Robert Palmer sang that song Simply Irresistible.
Simply irresistible. Don't see me on Twitch. Weird. Simply irresistible. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, I was talking about that yesterday. Don't see me. Damn it, Twitch.
CMDR_Rizzle says, saw your VID last night and you was trying to figure it out, but it was VOD not live stream.
Ah. So, I can see me on there. Ox, you can't see me at all on Twitch? Odd. Odd. Ah, crap. Riz, can you see me on Twitch? Let's watch. Shit. Thought I was just part of some sort of conspiracy. The unseen. Operational shields losing power. Yeah.
OXNYX053 says, okay, there you are at CMDR_Rizzle.
You heard him? Me? What? Not listed? Or I'm confused. I am confused. Which is, it doesn't take much to do that.
CMDR_Rizzle says, how's you doing at OXNYX053?
Ox. Snicks. Simply irresistible. God, these things firing. Okay, fuck you. Okay, let's go find another. Another! Oh, stop shooting me. Yeah, I was talking last night about his songs and stuff and the videos you watch of him. It's like he's not really emoting much. He's just kind of got this straight face, but the music is so uplifting and wild, and you'd think you'd see someone excited on stage, but they're not. It's almost like an artist just lip syncing to his own stuff. Which they do that in videos anyway. I mean, they'll sing it with their lips moving and stuff, but they'll have a separate track for the audio, of course. Ugh, belch. Bilch. Shit.
OXNYX053 says, pleasantly not sober, needing to be up in the morning. Helping with at Scorpwana Klingen Fleet.
Cool, you're awesome. Awesome. I got on there earlier today after I got home from my appointment and put some fleet credits in there and some experience for a few things and a few duty officers here, or whatever officers and stuff like that. Even wasted some real dilithium. But one of my characters had vouchers because they had just hit 10 of 10 on the tour. So yeah. I appreciate it. Again, you know, you don't have to do that. Boom. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm hating it. Shaka when the walls fell. Darmak Angelad et Tanagra. Duh. I think of Napoleon Dynamite. Jeez. Gosh. Darmak Jalad Tanagra. Sokoth with his eyes wide open. What was it? I was talking about
OXNYX053 says, BA, I'm loathing it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Then I was, thought about that Brokeback Mountain. Jake Gyllenhaal's character and Heath Ledger's. Was Jack and Enos, right? Jack and Enos on the mountain. Jack with his legs wide open. Enos with his fist clenched hard. I don't know whose this is, but I'm gonna go ahead and help him out right there. Go over here. Oh, I probably need to did I do the command credits? 21. I got enough for another. Okay, well, let's go do that real quick, like really quick. Been trying to think in my head how I can use a little achievement thing that I've sort of built down there. Like hook it up with the bot, so many of what's people do in chat or something, then all of a sudden it like pops up an achievement. It actually writes it to a file so that it knows, and then somehow I can put it on my website like a leaderboard type situation. I got that in my head. Just don't know how I'm gonna be able to upload it. I suppose if it's possible to use one of my APIs, get the information from somewhere and then put it over there, or manually update it every time, but that wouldn't be fun. Nobody likes to do that. They always want to see it immediately doing something. Well, I mean like a real one where you don't like do it yourself. Like you can do it yourself, but then all of a sudden it like pop up one. But I also wanted to figure out a way to get the profile icon or like image, you know, that everyone uses for their individual. It died. And that's going to be trickier to get. Because it's not just a regular old HTML link or whatever. It's a big old pain in the ASS. AS. A pain in the ass. Mikael. Maybe even points. Like that kind of a point system versus the points that are on there. Yeah, I've been thinking about a lot of that since I started back playing Halo. Oh, God. It took me several more hours last night to get that damn achievement, rescuing Captain Keyes. I swear it did not take that long before. I've gotten worse in my older age, I suppose. I suppose. Then I just got frustrated, like playing it. I was like, fuck this, let's just go through the level. So I did. I just ran through most of it and like killed everything as I went. It worked. I think that's the trick of it, is like
OXNYX053 says, do what now?
do what now? Halo. The games. I downloaded the Master Chief Collection. And
OXNYX053 says, Captain Keyes?
Captain Keyes, yes. So I legendaried like all of the games that I had played, because you get more of achievements and stuff that way, and unlocks and whatnot. So when I got Master Chief Collection, it didn't transfer those over because it's an entirely different game, apparently. So I have been going back through the game to try and get the achievements again for this version of the game. And one of the missions is to...
OXNYX053 says, I do not know Halo.
Oh, okay, well... Captain Keyes is your commanding officer. And he gets captured by the enemy. And you have to rescue him on the enemy ship. And so the enemy's like constantly coming after you. You know, you die several times over and over. Checkpoints are a must when playing that, I swear. And then later on he gets turned into a flood, which is like a zombie type creature, infection type whatever, and you have to kill him anyway. So, but one of the hardest things playing that level is whenever you actually rescue him from like being in a prison, and you have to get him out of there without him dying, and he's charging after all these enemies, like right into the line of fire. That's one of the craziest things. I'm like, dude, stay back. I have to go destroy the Covenant. Hey, I even recorded it, or some of it, yesterday. Until I got kind of bored with it. Like 40 minutes in, and I was still like playing the same level, same thing over and over. So I was like, okay, well, this is enough. It's enough of strain on people's eyes. No, don't worry, be happy now. See the characters on there, which is Master Chief and his Mjolnir armor. It's an earlier version, I think 5 or 4 or something. I don't know. But it's pretty indestructible, and he's in Halo. He's a Spartan in the Spartan program. That means this Dr. Halsey kidnapped children and replaced them with clones that would die, or dead clones, so the parents would think their child had died. And the kidnapped kids, she would try to memory wipe them a little bit and augment them to where they would grow taller and stronger and be like mind controlled in a way by her and be soldiers for her needs, and the UNSC, which is the military group on Halo. And in the process of doing all that, they're given this special armor that syncs up with them, that reads their bios and all this kind of stuff, you know, and makes sure that they're healthy, and it enhances their strength, and it allows them to run faster, and, you know, aside from their augmentations that they've received when they were children and growing up to adulthood. And Master Chief is specifically given an AI that's in his head, or that there's supposed to be a chip in his head, but in a TV series, it's in his head. They implant it into his skull. But it's called Cortana, and it helps him navigate and monitor things and whatnot, and aid him, enhancing him even further. So, Halo, the game, you're already the Master Chief. You get woken up from cryostasis because you're needed, because the Covenant are attacking the ship you're on, the Pillar of Autumn. You follow a crewman as far as he goes until he dies. Then you go to the captain's area, which is on the bridge. He gives you a long story about what's going on, and Cortana gets inserted into the back of your helmet, the AI Cortana. And he hands you his pistol that's empty. I don't keep it loaded. You're like, seriously? But then all of a sudden you find ammo like 5 feet away on the floor. I don't know. And you go to town shooting aliens. The grunt aliens, the elite aliens, and all these other aliens. Your objective on the Pillar of Autumn is to get as many people off the ship as you possibly can safely. But you end up dying like so much, you know. On Legendary you do. I have it on Legendary, and it's like the hardest difficulty level, and throughout all the Halos I always would start on Legendary because it unlocks, see, it's like easy, normal, heroic, and Legendary. And if you unlock Legendary, it unlocks all of them instead of having to play each one of the game or the levels over and over until you get to Legendary. And then when you've landed on the planet, you have to go look for survivors and stuff that crash landed in pods. Drive around in your little warthog and shoot aliens and learn more about this crazy ring thing called Halo that you're on. That's like a ring world built by an ancient race of humanoids way like millions and billions of years ago or whatever. And most of the game you're like just exploring through there. You go rescue Captain Keyes on that ship. You come back down. You go look for the silent cartographer. Enter this area, and this guilty spark, which is this little square, rounded little AI bot, hovers around and talks your head off while you're playing on that level. Introduces you to the Flood, which are the infection that takes over people and turns them into a zombie-like creature. And then they have it's like the whatever here's at the dice and those things that shoot. I can't ever remember what the fuck they're called. But they're like the same things on Halo. They just shoot you while you're there, and you got to kill them all the time. They're in the air. This big piece of shit. You got to use a shotgun though. Yeah. But all through all, you're learning more about what this Halo thing is and what it's all about, and it's like an actual device that can kill all living things, even though it's built for living things. It's mostly created to destroy this infection called the Flood that the ancient civilization accidentally created or found. I can't remember anymore. But you travel through the whole thing, you get toward the end, and then you have to escape. And when you do, you go with Cortana and you blow up the Halo ring, a little part of it, and then Master Chief takes off his helmet off camera, so you never see what he looks like. That's been one of the whole things of Halo games. You never saw the full Master Chief's face before. You may have seen a side shot, a super far off shot, his eyes only, but you've never seen him with his helmet off completely. Until the Halo TV series, when they did it the first 5 minutes of the show and pissed everybody off. Halo 2, the fight comes to Earth in the video game, and you're doing more of that, just battling the aliens and stuff, figuring out more about what's going on, Flood and all that. Halo 3, you're I think you found another one, or you go somewhere. I forget. It's been so damn long since I played it, but I'm fixing to play it again anyway. I mean, and then they have Halo ODST, and ODST is it's not a super soldier, but they're orbital drop shock troopers. So they're just like built tougher or trained tougher. They'd be like super marines or whatever. And Nathan Fillion, the actor, voices Buck on ODST, and it's a separate game based off of Halo 3. So you're just a human running around instead of a super Spartan soldier. And then you make your way around to Halo Reach, which is a prequel to Halo. You're not the Master Chief in it; you're just the rookie, which you are a rookie in ODST as well. Cortana says some funny shit in the games. Bet you can't stick it when she's talking about a sticky grenade. Bet you can't stick it. Oh my god. She said something to me. Withdrawal. They would have midnight releases of Halo games or whatever like that. Certain places, GameStop, Walmart, that sort of thing. I participated in 2 of them the whole time that the series was ever out. Played the game several different times. Played regular Halo on PC. Then played Halo 2 Vista. Got some achievements because achievements didn't exist in regular Halo. Then played Halo 3, Xbox 360. Then was given an original Xbox with the Halo games. So I played original Halo on the original Xbox whenever I got that on Legendary. I'm sure the hard drive's probably dead by now. It hadn't been started in forever. I think I played Halo 2 on it as well. And then worked my way up from there, like 360, all the way up to Halo 4 on the 360. And this is where I stopped at Halo, because everything else went over to Xbox One, and I did not have one. What are they ignoring me for? But one of the fun features of Halo, or Halo 3 and regular normal Halo in general, was being able to make your own custom map types. Make certain games. Like, there's one game called Griffball, which is created by employee of Rooster Teeth back whenever Halo first kind of came out. Rooster Teeth being a company in Austin, Texas, a production company that they started out. They used the original Halo game on the Xbox to create like a little animated 3D show called Red vs. Blue, where they would use the in-game engine to create just content. You know, like they'd voice the characters. There's a glitch in Halo 1 where if you held the pistol down, your head would bob up and look straight ahead instead of looking down. But you, the player, would see your head down, but the other players would see your head just looking straight forward. So you can use that as a head bobbing thing when like you're talking. And it was Red versus Blue, and they were just in this multiplayer canyon called Blood Gulch, just talking most of the time and doing shenanigans. It was pretty funny. And when Halo 2 came around, and Halo 3 and all that, they created a sub-game type, because you can play Capture the Flag on regular Halo. You can play Oddball, which is this little ball thing that you have to go collect and whatever, and King of the Hill, where you have to like maintain the hill and whatnot. Just different stuff. And then whenever they came out with like being able to create your own stuff, that's when it got interesting. Me though, Halo Custom Edition, based off of the first Halo, came out, which allowed you to actually create your very own from scratch like maps of the games and stuff like that. Like, if you had enough talent, imagination, 3D software or whatever, you can follow tutorials that were made in the Halo Bible, they call it, to create your own level for multiplayer.
OXNYX053 says, okay, your DOFs are topped off in Indil Mine, Star Base, and Colony. To be fair, some were done. OXNYX053 says, same with Dill.
Cool. Damn, dude. You didn't have to do all that, I realize that it takes time to build up a fleet, but damn. How many did you say DOFs you brought over from another fleet to use? I gotta get that going on. That is the buying DOF feature in the fleet right now? Or is that something else that has to be unlocked at a later time?
OXNYX053 says, a metric ton.
A metric ton. All these little people in boxes. Just imagine. Like the mail in the game, you can send DOFs to mail and put them on exchange. They digitally it's almost like someone used the transporter and put the people inside of there, just kept their the buffer for them, the energy signature, and put them on a card. And they're like, okay, here's this person, you know, like Pokemon, just little Poke cards of DOFs. Gotta catch 'em all.
OXNYX053 says, I keep using the wife's account to re-invite.
Oh. Oh, you keep jumping back and forth, huh? Shady. That's pretty awesome, though. I hadn't even looked at the news feed for that fleet to see joining or not joining. Let's just go on there and donate the provisions. And
OXNYX053 says, smart, not shady.
Smart, not shady. Yeah. Jumping around between fleets. It's like if somebody had a second job or whatever like that and they're not supposed to have it. That's pretty cool, though. What do I need to do to unlock the buy DOFs or whatever for the fleet? Or is that like a long way away? God, I cannot quit yawning. I hardly slept last night at all. If I have to actually get up and know I have to.
OXNYX053 says, an invite for things like DOFs does not more than a map invite, same fleet.
Oh, a map invite. Not a complete, like, leave fleet and then join new fleet, get stuff, and then leave that fleet and then come back to the other fleet. Okay. So it's a map invite. I'm glad. Thank you very much. I was confused. It's just not really hard anymore. Can't tell you the last time I had remember a dream or anything. I definitely need to get that unlocked on the fleet.
OXNYX053 says, correct.
Correct. Boom. I hop on from time to time to do some more of the provisioning for the colony world. And credits or marks for everything. In fact, it's about time to send my Klingon people over back to the academy to see if there's some more DOFs or something there. Or something. I need to check the bank too, because I think Inverted Paradox maybe wants another bank slot. I don't know if it's about time to just decide to get rid of people on the roster list that haven't been on forever. I don't know if that's a good idea, or if they like just come back and actually see that something's going on, or they not care. They just wanted to get their Klingon, do their Klingon stuff, and that was it. That's what I'm kind of thinking about a bunch of them, though, because it was during the Klingon recruit event that it looks like the date is whenever they created that character. And everybody just created it so that they'd be able to get the recruit stuff. So they didn't plan on playing a Klingon, I guess, forever.
CMDR_Rizzle says, if you have fleet credits, you can buy common DOFs from Fleet Guy on Starbase. You get some back, but it's a net loss. Or DO ending on class, exchange can be a good spot to get some. OXNYX053 says, you can buy random 500 EC cost, no provision, fleet DOFs now. When your star base hits tier 2 you should be able to buy ENG/PSI/TAC at 750 EC cost.
Oh, so tier 2, but I can buy some now, is what you're both saying. Like, on the star base, I just have to find out, since I found out that there's multiple levels on that son of a bitch. See, I knew that Starfleet had that. I forgot that it was a thing, like multi-level stuff, because I never really did anything on it. And I didn't even think about Klingon having it. I just thought it was that one big room, like, okay, well, this is it. Now I know to explore more. Goodness gracious.
OXNYX053 says, the 500 EC cost ones are random, so maybe non-commission, aka civilian. Refugees are the only ones not feed to the Starbase class. CMDR_Rizzle says, on Fed Starbase, he's 8 in the room down the ramp across the Prime Nade. On KDF base, he's to the left of the transporter pad on main level.
Seriously, the dude's just standing there. Man, I don't. Is it on the console? It's the same way on the Klingon transporter pad where you gotta stand almost next to the guy.
For Klingon bases, veer slightly to the left and the vendor will be right there.
Right there. See, y'all know what's going on. Y'all pay attention to everything in there. I run past it mostly. But what I'm saying, like, on the transporter pad, it seems like if you step off of it and toward the transporter guy on the KDF is whenever he asks you, hey, you want to beam somewhere? But if you're standing on the pad, it's like, nope. It don't work, I can't buy. I know, I'm talking out of my head. I've got to get some sleep somewhere. Usually if I know that I have to be somewhere the next day, I don't sleep very well because I'm constantly thinking about it.
OXNYX053 says, no, the transporter pad K-side is a bit glitched.
See, cancel that offer. Withdraw that. Add to 48. There. I had my lowest 200 and something Zen.
OXNYX053 says, everything else, both K and Fed side, is fine.
Nice. Glitched and never to be fixed. Star Trek Online. I was just wondering if it was like that on console too. Which I'm guessing it pretty much is. I mean, every glitch that we have on PC, they seem to have on console as well. I'd like to even see if
OXNYX053 says, another bit glitched is the bank in the exchange area of ESD.
Bit glitch. I wonder if console's got the little white box on the transport pad here at Dyson. I think I've seen it before, I'm not sure. See, it's that little tiny white box behind Tilk right here. It's a frame box that control. There's Vishani again. Hello, Vishani. You never speak, mistress. Yeah, it's a frame box that controls this animation. Because when this shows up, that shows up, so they're connected. They just didn't lower this enough.
OXNYX053 says, and they have removed the PC Romulans sitting with their fleet in the floor on QONOS near the exchange.
They removed a lot of NPCs there, didn't they? I mean, I remember whenever I started playing, or actually went and had a Klingon, Ushanka, I think. That place was crowded with NPCs. I could not figure out where anything was at. But now it's barely anybody there. Barely anybody there.
OXNYX053 says, okay, good night. See you Friday night.
Okay, dude. Yeah. You have a good night's sleep.
CMDR_Rizzle says, gotta run to store. Back an hour or so.
Okay. See you later.
Klingon First City revamp cleared a lot out. CMDR_Rizzle says, night ox.
And good luck at the dentist tomorrow with your kid.
OXNYX053 says, night.
Night. Good night. Good eye. And good morning. And you have a safe trip to the store. I don't know where you are over there in that area, but I had heard that Seattle's gotten rough. People are leaving. It's like they're leaving California, too. That whole area, that whole side of the United States. People are leaving. I guess they're preparing for California and everything to fall off or whatever. I don't know, I just kind of woke up holding it. I don't know, I just kind of woke up holding it. Come on, give me the option, damn.
OXNYX053 says, wife will be there, I get to stay home and make sure the younger one does not kill herself.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Well, tell your wife to be careful out there, and good luck at the dentist with the kid. I never went to the dentist as a kid. I wasn't much on the super sweets, the drinks or anything like that. No soda slash Cokes or anything. Pops, whatever you want to call them. Soft drinks. Occasional candy bar, though. But, no, I never really needed to go to the dentist until like 2009/10-ish or sometime. When I broke a tooth. And then went to the dentist for them to patch it, fix it, whatever. And then nothing but downhill ever since. That patch broke, got it repatched up again, got it broke again. Or that fell out or whatever, I don't know what happened. It cracked it below the root, or below the gum line, I think is where it was at. I was always told, oh, it can be saved. I'm thinking, yeah, with a root canal. The friggin' expensive root canal. I missed the tooth, though. I was really depressed whenever it was gone. It's like my, the gallbladder. Whenever I went to have it removed, it was with me, and then I left and it stayed. And I thought, that poor little thing, the little diseased gallbladder. Now it doesn't live with me anymore.
The bomb fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
First molar top right in my mouth is also feeling like it's about to just. So let's have that one removed too. And then we'll be like a snaggletooth on the sides. Let's see. Can we go to? Yes, we can. We're gonna go to another map one day. We may even go the other way. When the bullet hits the bullet. Space. Final frontier. These is the vices of the Starship Enterprise. Boy, that's really doing a good job there. Its continuing mission to explore strange new girls. To seek out new loot to boldly go where no one can be found. Okay. Halo, the Master Chief Collection. We'll get back into talking about Halo again. Talking about Halo. Talking about. I figured that Reach, since when I think I remember when Reach first came out. You know, of course, they had that little trial on Xbox where you can play 3 maps or something like that, just to beta test it for them or something. And it gave you like free something or whatever for your test that you could collect on the actual game. But on Reach, you know, you can unlock your score and everything with that, and level up and be able to unlock like pieces of armor and stuff. And I'd unlocked a good fair amount of stuff, you know. But then I'm so sad to see that on the Master Chief Collection, it doesn't even take for account any of those unlocks that you've had before. That's just sad. They want you to re-unlock all of it. Your previous so-called service record, which you can view your old legacy on HaloWaypoint.com, which is pretty interesting. That's interesting, boy, interesting. I mean, mine is still there. The Halo Reach site is no longer available. That's kind of sad. That was a pretty cool site. If you're watching this and it's not live, since I'm the only one here anyway right now, anybody watch Picard out there? What did you think about it? Leave a comment in the below the thing. Which no one will do. Even when it's on YouTube, nobody's going to leave it, because nobody listens to this. Nobody watches this shit. The average view time of one of these videos on YouTube is only like maybe a minute or 2. That's someone just going, okay, this guy's a piece of shit. Let's not watch this crap. Which is true. I will not hold it against anyone for not watching this after it's on YouTube. Or even when it's just a VOD on Twitch. But yeah, if you want to, if you do, leave a comment on the bottom what you thought about the latest episode of Picard. Picard and Guinan have been so-called, just I guess you could say, arrested and charged with being an alien. While Rafi and Seven go after Girardi. Meanwhile, on the ship, dude's playing daddy figure to everything. Kissy kiss and cakes. Me personally, this past episode, it's got me going blah. I'm waiting for something to actually happen. I don't know how many episodes there are for the season. If it's like last time, then they better hurry the hell up. But not a lot going on. And one of the things, since no one's going to watch this anyway, I guess I can spoil it. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen Picard this week, which is, let me look up what episode that was. Hold on just a second. Episode 8. This is episode 8, season 2. I think. Right? Yeah. Episode 8, season 2. Now, there's the investigator guy who's a previous member of, I suppose, the FBI or something. He's as a kid, he's got a flashlight. He hears sounds in the woods. He goes to investigate it, and it's two aliens with pointy ears and pointy eyebrows down by a lake or something. So he goes over there, startles them. They come back, and one of the Vulcans, or pointed ear aliens, puts his hand on the left side of his face there. Vulcan puts his hand on the kid's face in the mind meld position, but immediately gets beamed aboard somewhere, like just vanishes in front of him. So he's obsessed over alien stuff, and it's like taking up most of his life and all that kind of crap, right? Well, the thing is, which it's not really that big of an issue, but I don't know if they consider Enterprise, like a type of canon when it comes to Picard, which I would think they would. But for this Vulcan to perform a mind meld in Enterprise, it was like against Vulcan stuff or whatever for them to do a mind meld. So, because it was like looked upon or frowned upon or whatever for some reason, so only a select few knew how to do a mind meld. Which I'm guessing that could be, well, how far back? That would be way far back. So yeah, that'd be, time-wise, that's way before Archer, so it's a primitive type Vulcan. It would have to be the way primitive. Discard that shit. Discard that shit. Shit that card this. Okay. And then that over there. But it wasn't until like the reign of T'Pau or whatever that they started actually, going back to the Vulcan ways of mind melding or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe the person that tried to mind meld with the dude in the show was one of the Vulcans that actually did it. I don't know. And for Picard to say, "Oh, he was a Vulcan," yes. Did he have his hand on you like this and puts his hand on your face? Yeah, well, he was trying to do a mind meld and it just failed. Okay. It's got to pick up some momentum. I mean, the Voyage Home references are gone now. It'd be cool if they had a little bit, like a Easter eggs more of like, say, the Alameda thing again. Maybe some wrestling going on. Excuse me, sir. Alameda. That would be kind of cool. They could say something like, the naval base has been put on higher alert ever since the incident in the 80s in Alameda. Something like that to tie it in together with that. Something that they would need to get back to the future. It's like not on a military base, but somewhere, and someone could say something like, well, if the Alameda base or whatever was not on high alert ever since the 80s, we could use something from that, but, you know, we're going to have to do with this instead, or whatever. I don't, you know. That'd be kind of cool. I would think it'd be cool. I don't know, a lot of people probably wouldn't. Probably. Probably. Pre-blablo. Hello. Goodbye, Mr. Scott. His name's Blake. Blake Johnson. Blake. Blake John. One person they haven't had so far on the Halo TV series is Sergeant Johnson. They've got Captain Keyes on there, but they don't have Sergeant Johnson. They've got a guy on there playing Captain Keyes that looks like Sergeant Johnson, but no Sergeant Johnson. Where is he? Is he hugging an elite or something? Covenant? Captain Keyes. What? What? I wasn't doing nothing. Forgot about it. I wasn't doing nothing over here. Nothing. You know, that Halo TV series, I think they've dove off into the backstory of Master Chief too early. They should have just left the first season like, you know, sure, let's go find some stuff or whatever, you know, like that. Let's go find Halo. Let's not get into the personal life of the Master Chief just yet. He could have found the artifact and it just reacted but didn't show him anything. That would have been interesting. Like it lit up and then as it connects to like a bigger piece or something happens or whatever, then stuff starts coming to him instead of like right then. But I get it. And they do have a little bit of reference of you know, the backstory of Master Chief when he was a child. Instead of playing King of the Hill, though, they have him on a ladder saving a kid. Like a little bridge ladder. I want to say in one of the books he was playing King of the Hill was like his favorite game. King of the Hill. And a bullshit movie did too on that Halo series. He removed his emotional suppressant pellet from his back. I don't know what the hell's it doing next to your ass? Who knows? But it suppresses emotions by being in your ass or your lower, way lower back, like where your ass meets your back, kind of thing. Anyway, he removes it. You know, and he starts getting more emotions and experiencing things differently. So one of the other Spartans, a female Spartan, she sees him do this, so she thinks, okay, let me do it too. And then she starts getting like emotional response to things and finds some sort of red gun grease and decides to put it in her hair to dye her hair grease metal red. I don't know. But before they're about to like do any kind of like excavating of artifacts in this previous episode, he's like, "You're emotionally compromised. Go back and go sit in the like the bunk or something, you know." And she's like, "Well, you remove yours too. Why don't you go in there too?" You know, like, "You shut up and you go in there." And then Cortana's like, "Chief, she's right. You've removed yours too. You're most compromised too." And he's like, "Do me a favor and shut up." They had a pretty cool action sequence in this episode that just had come on. It was interesting. We finally got to see the like the jackal things and grunts and stuff. One grunt took control of a warthog. That was pretty cool. If only for a brief moment, though.
Arcanoloth says, just saw season premiere of Better Call Saul. Love that show.
Oh, is it back on finally? I'm glad you said something. Is this like the last season of it? And hello, by the way. BTW. There was supposed to be something about like a sequel to it coming out with dude that plays Saul.
Arcanoloth says, rebuilt my PC last night in a new case. It fits all my drives. Now I can download all the things.
You can download all the preciouses. Rebuilt it, wow. Got a new case for it and just put everything in there. Isn't it nice when things are all together? I love it. Boom 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 ba boom 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 ba boom 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 ba boom 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 ba boom 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 boom.
Arcanoloth says, Antec P101, 8 internal bays for 3.5 drives, 1 5 external bay, 2 2.5 drive caddies behind the board tray.
Nice. Do you have any drives in those? I like the 2.5s. They're pretty awesome. Hell, I got one running this thing right now.
Arcanoloth says, my mainboard has 8 SATA ports and 2 M.2 slots, so now I'm saving up for M.2 drives. Arcanoloth says,
Bays are
oh
filled.
yeah, bays are filled.
Nice. Storage out the ass. I love it. Now you can hoard with the best of them. Is it bad, like, to download almost everything you come across, knowing that you probably won't even go back through it ever, you know? Is it hoarding, or is it just saving it for the human race or something?
Arcanoloth says, my boot drive is a Samsung SATA SSD in a 2.5 tray.
Cool.
Arcanoloth says, mostly my space is films and series for Plex.
Ah. You can be your own web server.
Arcanoloth says, RAM in the mail tomorrow, we'll have 32 GB of 3600 MHz DDR4 after.
Son of a bitch, that's awesome. I've only got 16 gigs at DDR3. I forget the megahertz of it. It's been a while since I looked into all that. I need to build a new computer. I just don't know what processor to start with. It's COVID. I've heard the prices are up or whatever. Or now they're back down.
Arcanoloth says, using 16 GB of 2100 MHz, the cheap stuff from my last build. It works, but Ryzen 2nd Gen likes faster RAM.
Likes it faster. Likes it faster in the ass. Faster. Yeah, that'd be one of my little top goals for the rest of the year or whatever, the rest of the last half of the year. start getting components and stuff. Getting it all together and having another one.
Arcanoloth says, supply disruption is over in PC parts for the most part. The worst thing to buy was video cards, and those are coming back into stock.
Nice. I'd need to know where I would want to go with a computer. AMD or Intel. I've always stuck mostly with AMD after having a Dell before of an Intel Dell. But everything I've built since then's been nothing but AMD. And NVIDIA.
Arcanoloth says, if you want the top-of-the-line flagship card, that's sold out because there is less volume at that SKU, but entry-level to mid-range is back in stock. Arcanoloth says, check out logical increments.
What about processors? Are they back down again?
Arcanoloth says, any part can be good at the right price, and bad at the wrong price. All depends on the current market. Arcanoloth says, https://www.logicalincrements.com/. Arcanoloth says, everything outside of video cards is in stock.
Ooh, cool. PC builds. This almost reminds me of that site, PC Builder site that I look at from time to time. That's pretty awesome. Poor. Superb.
Arcanoloth says, that site is a starting point for research, assumes you are building a gaming PC. They have other guides for rendering/video editing ng.
Yeah, I wouldn't go into all that. I've had my share of rendering some stuff or whatever. Nothing compared to a filmmaker, though. I just have no need to create anything in 3D. Nothing CGI-ish or whatever. Eight zero 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 zero. Be a pain in the ass though. I gotta buy Windows again. Or clone the drive like I did last time. It fixed itself by that time too. I like that. So whenever I installed Windows into this one, it was from my other computer, and all I did was just clone the drive and swap it in there. You know, you let it go through its whole little phase of can't find drivers and
Arcanoloth
stuff.
says, 16 GB RAM is plenty for any game currently out, with some headroom to multitask. I just wanted to upgrade my speed, and RAM is affordable enough that I felt like going up on capacity at the same time.
Nice. As long as it's within budget and it's beneficial.
Arcanoloth says, $150 for my case shipped, and same for the new RAM.
Nice. Is it easily accessible, like side panel, or can you see in there and put on the light show, or do you care about lights? I wouldn't care about lights. Mine does have a red, like, light that emanates from it, but I couldn't do anything about that. It was just a cheap case that came with it. I wouldn't go decked out all or you know, LEDs everywhere or anything like that. Neon this and that. There's really no point to it. I mean, if you're going to play a game, I mean, well, I have lights all over it. I mean, I'd probably be happy with just a square case with just air holes, you know. That'd be my thing. By my friend.
Arcanoloth says, my old case was a gaming case, tempered glass side panel, great airflow. But I don't care about the looks, and it only held 3.5 drives. I look
Ugh.
at the screen, not the case.
Exactly. I've bought a lot of the adapters. The
Arcanoloth says, this P101 has metal side panels with sound dampening, swivel front door you can open for more airflow or close for sound.
nice. That's pretty sweet.
Arcanoloth says, bought it for the drive bays, but the minimal style suits me.
Drive bays. Yeah, this case I have only has like maybe 2.5 bays, and what is that? It's like maybe 3 or 3. It's either 3 or 4. I can't remember of the 3s. But I have one of them. I have like brackets in there installed that hold the drive. You know, it converts it over from 2.5 to 3.5, so they can actually be mounted. No DVD RWs, no Blu-ray, nothing like that. No drives, or well, no disc drives at all. I just never bought any of it. Never thought about it. I mean, if I gotta run like an ISO or something of that nature, I've got something for that. But
Arcanoloth says, yeah, I never owned a Blu-ray drive. Went from DVD to streaming.
right. Now, if I ever did need to like put anything over to a DVD or a CD or anything, my other computer does have a drive, and last time I saw it worked. What the hell is this thing following me around for? I didn't get one of those. Ah ha ha ha! Janeway hologram tried to
Arcanoloth
tried to
says,
wake it up.
I could download BR Remux, but I choose to grab lower bitrate codes so I can fit more than 10 movies on my drive LOL.
Nice. You ever, is this thing really following me around? What the fuck? I don't have one of these. I swear, I did not. I don't have one slotted. What in the hell? Did someone click on me, then click on that, and make it follow me? Those annoying bastards. I've done the same thing to people before.
Arcanoloth says, is the Android on your officer?
No, I never got one for this one. Never claimed it. But I'm wondering, you know, because if you have security officers or something, you can click on someone else and make them beam down and protect that person. So I'm thinking that's what they did with me. They just selected me and then had it where it came on there. I mean, there's really no room for, because Kagan's got the hog there, and Timmy's got the Ilachi, and everybody else has just shit. I don't get it, but I guess I do. I really, maybe I should use that. Is it really a useful thing? Okay. Oh, I thought we already killed it.
Arcanoloth says, ride in the hog. Good ol' Kagain.
Good old Kagan, yeah. He comes in on his Targ. He gets saddle sore.
Arcanoloth says, I mean it's a device. Maybe it distracts an enemy?
Now, I've used the holographic trader to do that before. Like get into a firefight and then almost die because I suck. So
Arcanoloth
like,
says, I would not personally slot it on my captain, maybe on my team.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I kind of do with a lot of them, though.
Arcanoloth says, haha yes Snake Plissken hollow.
Snake Plissken. Damn.
All 3 silos are under Allied
Oh,
control.
crap. Okay.
Excellent work.
Let's see. Is Kurt Russell too old to do another Snake movie? The Lost in Wherever? Or Escape from Wherever? Escape from New York 2. Escape from California. Or whatever. Escape from LA. I think he's got another snake in him.
Arcanoloth says, Kurt Russell starring in Escape from Disney World.
Escape from Disney World. I could see it. Like, it's Snake Plissken. He's got his black on. He's got his eye patch on. He's running around Disney World. All these kids around him and stuff. He's in like a little wheelchair or a little scooter. A rascal. Snake, what happened? Snake, Snake. I can't really remember much of the Metal Gear Solid storyline anymore. There was something about genetically modified or whatever. I do remember that fun game though. A 3D side-scrolling game that was based off of like the Metroid play style. I can't remember what it was called. I had it on, I think. Did I have it on Xbox or Steam? It was somewhere. But it was pretty fun because it reminded me of Metroid. Let's wake this Voth up and ask him some questions. Are we already? Let me ask you some questions here. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Shield's losing power. Let's see. If I got a new computer case to build a new system in, it would be, I don't want micro, maybe a medium size or something. How about like one of those 3-foot gateway towers from back in the 90s? Those things were huge. Let's go back to the 80s and get one of those that's really long. Back in the 80s. It's amazing how far computers have gone. From taking up a whole room to taking up a whole room. But with more
Arcanoloth
space.
says, PC cases is a realm where you have endless choices. I'd look at lots and lots of reviews just to see what's out there.
Heck yeah. I know for sure I don't want anything like I have now. Because the one that I have now, it's like got vent holes every damn where. It's got fan areas, like, what is it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 places to install case fans?
Says, external 5-inch bays have fallen off in favor of more holes to mount fans or radiators for liquid cooling.
Yeah. I don't know that I would want to go the liquid cooling route. I see a mess happening. Just I don't know. But I'm sure it's the type of liquid that wouldn't fry anything, like a radiator. Yeah, I need some more fluid for my computer at
Arcanoloth
home.
says, my new case, I can dismount all the drive bays for a radiator, or just one for a longer video card.
Ooh, what? Not like a dual video? Those things are interesting. That's whenever you're doing the whole graphics and stuff like that, and video rendering, when you have the dual cards that connect together and all that bullshit. When you have those RAID drives, because they're supposed to be faster. Does it really fucking matter anymore, you know? Just let me watch my television shows, and that's all I want in the world. My shows. Go to a nursing home one day. When my show's coming on. Go get your
Arcanoloth
teeth.
says, liquid cooling is high-end. It does not make budgetary sense to spend $200+ on cooling to overclock a $100 CPU when you could just put that money down to a better CPU with more cores.
That's right.
It for high-end setups. Threadrippers with 32 cores/64 threads.
You know, I've never been an overclocker. Never even an overachiever. I mean, I've been okay with like the bare minimum when it comes to how fast the PC
Arcanoloth
runs.
says, if you do stuff that likes lots of CPU threads, and you ask who has the most cores, that's AMD right now.
Yeah. I think that's why I kind of stuck with AMD for a while on things. Because it was, what was like back in the day, it was AMD versus Intel, and AMD was always the choice for like gaming because it did graphics better, and Intel did more calculating, like, you know, numbers more versus anything. Of course, that was back in the early 90s, I think, that they had that comparison. 110 AI, yeah. But I was never one of those people to overclock shit.
Arcanoloth says, most games still care about single-thread perf, because if they have a workload that can be parallelized, it's probably already offloaded to the video card, so what's left is the main logic thread, which has to happen sequentially.
Yeah. Well, at least Windows has this, you know, the core thing in it. What is it? You can go to Task Manager and look at it. Is it when you right click on it? Resource values, disk, or is it no? Memory, no. Where is that at? Dang, I can't remember. Like, how much
Arcanoloth
set
says,
priority?
logical
No.
increments site
Infinity?
lets you hover over each part and it gives you a percentage perf relative to a baseline part they specify. Arcanoloth says, CPUs are ranked by single-thread perf as well as core country.
Core country. I think one of the hardest things to do whenever you like building a computer and or whatnot is getting the parts in that aren't messed up, you know, that don't have defects. That's been my whole problem. Like every time I'd build a computer, there'd be something wrong. I'd have to send something back, get something back in. It was always a pain in the ass.
Arcanoloth says, low-end to mid-range. You see CPUs increase single-thread perf until they hit a wall, then the difference above that is more cores.
More core. Yeah, releases more of the workload off of the others. Let's see. We're doing your shuttle thing. I find it very helpful. Phoenix rockets, dude, my goodness, Phoenix rockets. I got like so many on my main character. He likes them rockets. Yeah.
Arcanoloth says, RMAs are a pain yet. I have taken my PC apart in the past, then it goes back together and won't start. End up losing days taking it apart to get it to start. This time, first try. Still got it.
Nice. That's sweet. I've been thinking about re-greasing my processor and heatsink, thermal pasting it or whatever. I don't know which one I want to use though. I think I have some silver left somewhere, but you know, every once in a while it's good to clean that off of there and start it back up, and you know, or you can do like Boris and put mayonnaise on it, called the mayonnaise. That's a funny ass video. He checks the temperature and it's within range, and he says, and this is with just regular mayonnaise.
Arcanoloth says, I repasted my CPU a while back, had my case open to repast the previous video card, so why not? Arcanoloth says, haha mayo.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Let me find it. YouTube. Can you use mayonnaise as thermal paste?
Arcanoloth says, Tom's Hardware did that test years ago, and others copied that on YT, using food as thermal paste. They found even toothpaste will work for a little while, but it dries out and then you have to repast.
Oh yeah.
Scorpwana says, https://www.youtube.com/watch, v equals CLFGB1Z6W0ANT equals 2S.
Ah, damn it, 2 seconds. Son of a bitch. It copied, like, I had already watched it one time before.
Arcanoloth says, you can use anything as thernom paste, for a while. The stuff made to be used as paste lasts years.
Yeah, as long as it transfers the heat. I mean, I wouldn't use any kind of substitute, that's for damn sure, because I'm too lazy to get in there and want to change it all the time. I'm one of those people, you know, like once you fix it, you put it together, it's together. You don't take that son of a bitch apart unless you absolutely have to. Keep that shit together. You gotta keep your shit together. 13 hours. 18 hours. Dude, he loaded it up. Oxnix, man. Wow. Dilithium. I still don't have enough dilithium for stuff. That sucks. Spia, set down beside her. That's Spia. Fabricator. Just needs fleet marks. That's pretty awesome. I can do that eventually. Okay. We got red alert coming back.
Arcanoloth says, the goal is to fill in the imperfections between the heatsink and the CPU die, so it's not full of air that acts as an insulator. Some Apple will lap their heatsink to a mirror shine with sandpaper, to improve transfer.
Wow. I don't know that I would trust myself to do that. I clean it off as best as I possibly can, using like alcohol pads and like polishing it even more with one without.
I've seen people delete their CPU heat spreaders, so remove one more thermal joint, but that's dangerous. Can crack the die and rip.
Yep, we gotta be careful. Not a lot of pressure on that son of a bitch too. I've seen people overdo it, where it just oozes out everywhere.
Arcanoloth says, all in pursuit of those OC records.
The overclocking record. These people, man, that's just crazy. Yeah, I'm not an overclocker. I like it. I mean, it's fast enough for my needs, you know. But people they like those, you know, leaderboards or whatever out in life. I'm not one of those people. Shit.
Arcanoloth says, Overdoing thermal paste is fine if it's a little bit, as long as it's not super soakered over the CPU socket or the board traces.
Yeah.
Arcanoloth says, some brands are non-conductive for this reason.
When I fixed someone's computer a few years back, I put on just the right amount, you know. And he handed me like 3 tubes of this stuff. He had bought it like when he got a new board, because he tried to take his computer back to like get an RMA on it.
Arcanoloth says, queuing for binary circuit, let's see if it pops.
Binary circuit. He had tried to send his computer back because it was with, I forget what company, I think it was Dell. It's one of those Alienware computers. And because it was slow and he thought he still had a warranty, which he still did. But the only thing that he didn't know that they would not allow it back because of was a roach infestation. This guy, when he sent the computer to me one time, like a different one. Thank you, Trip. I really love that shield. Thanks, buddy. But it was like, I
Arcanoloth
just
says,
couldn't.
remember the guy that said, dude, you got a Dell, that died got popped for weed. Is anyone surprised?
Is anyone surprised? Dude, you're getting a Dell. But this thing, he first like had it in a box, which was okay. You know, he gave it to me in a box. Nothing was coming out of it, right? I picked the box up out of my vehicle. I set it down, like, you know, about to bring it into the house. And these little creepy crawlies start coming out of that son of a bitch. And I'm like, and these are like tiny little babies and German cockroaches. And I'm like, So I dismantled the whole thing outside with bug spray ready, and not on the parts, you know, because I'd fan the parts off and get all the junk off of there. Then I cleaned all the parts and things, and because the inside, I think what it was a new power supply for one of his computers because the infestation killed it. You know, the dead bugs the bugs getting on there, connecting things they weren't supposed to, and they're boom fried. You know, peeing all over everything, pooping all over everything inside his computer case. But I cleaned it thoroughly. Then he had it back or whatever, and accidentally spilt tea on it. Dude liked to drink tea around it. What am I doing all the way over here? Holy cow! It respawned me in the city when I was in the outskirts. That's crazy. But the spilt tea thing, I was like, dude, it ruined your board or whatever. Was it on? He's like, yeah. And he said like his wife had set it on top of there, and with all these like air and vents and stuff inside the computer, it just like oozed down and got inside of it. And he said, I'm gonna have to take it back.
Arcanoloth says, imagine Archer saying shitty city 5 times fast.
Shitty city, shitty city, shitty city. But he said, well, it's still under a warranty, even though I had worked on it or whatever. It was still like a warranty thing, or maybe even another computer. I can't remember. He had like 3 of them, 3 computers. One of them was a laptop. He sent it back to them to have them fix it for him, you know, replace the motherboard, whatever like that. And they sent him a message back saying, sorry, this voids the warranty. We do not cover infestations. So it was like infested with bugs and everything too. It was a fast computer though. My God, that thing was super fast. But I re-thermaled it with only a little squirt from one tube of the 3 that he gave me. And he says, well, it didn't take all 3? And I said, no. He goes, well, how much did you end up using? I said, just a pea-sized drop in it and spread it around. I mean, that's all you need. You don't need like a whole lot or anything. He goes, oh, okay, well, you can keep the other 2. And I'm like, okay, cool. I still have them. So, yeah. It's pretty high-end type stuff too. I can't remember because he was like all about, you know, the World of Warcraft or whatever junk. He played it every single day and stuff. And I don't know why I even need a super fast computer like that. It's just a waste of a computer to play something like that. The hard drive was not even taken up hardly at all. It always would get me. Like these people would come up to me with their computer being slow, and they said, "Is it because I got all these pictures on it?"
That's what I told the girl who shat her pants in my car. It's only one little squirt. She won't return my calls.
These people would come up to me and they'd say, "Hey, can you work on my computer? It's slow. I think it's all these pictures I got on it." And you open it up, and you find, okay, yeah, they just have a virus or whatever, you know, or either they're just behind on their updates, too many applications running for, you know, the computer they bought at Walmart or something. And I look on there, and their pictures don't take up just barely anything, you know, just a little SD card, maybe less than a gig's worth of pictures.
Arcanoloth says, haha, yeah, probably all that gay porno.
All the gay porno. Now, it was odd one time, this one customer that come up...
Arcanoloth says, I'm like, don't hurt yourself there, Columbo.
Don't hurt yourself there, Columbo. I was at work at the other Dollar General, and this customer that come in every day, he said, "Hey, my computer's kind of messed up. Could you look at it?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't have a problem looking at anything, you know. I'm not going to charge you just to look at it." He goes, "Well, whatever you find on there, though, you don't tell anybody what you see on there, do you?" And it's like, no, it's like a confidentiality thing. I mean, I'm not going to look for anything either. I'm just there to do whatever, you know. I'm not going to browse your computer unless it's just right there in front when you open it up and turn everything on. But he goes, good, because I don't need anyone seeing anything that I have on my computer. Like, okay. Whatever.
Arcanoloth says, haha, why? Got anything illegal?
Right? Probably just a bunch of porn. This guy was like a quagmire before he came down with, I think, Parkinson's or something, but earlier on in life or whatever, he was like a new woman every week kind of thing. He'd come in and he'd have that strong, knock you on the floor cologne smell to him. Hair all slicked up and everything, strutting around. Just missing the giggity giggity. But I never looked at his computer, though. He didn't bring it to me. He just asked me that day. My first day off yesterday, I spent the majority of it trying to repair an SD card for my stepdad. He has this bad habit, even though I tell him every time to safely eject anything USB, SD, or anything like that. And he just yanks it out. So it kills like the reader, it kills the cards. Mostly the reader. It's a USB adapter that you stick the SD card in. It damages it so much that it causes it to falsely write protect the SD card. So you have to go through like shits and giggles or whatever just to fix it. And it's all for this fishing thing that he does. It's live scope fishing. He needed an update. And he couldn't get it working, so as soon as I woke up, he's like, "Hey, I need you to come in here and look at my computer. Something's wrong with it." I'm like, what? I can't download my files over this card. That's it.
Arcanoloth says, if the card is NTFS formatted, the default behavior is to disable writing to a busted journal until the fault is corrected.
Yeah, it's all his are in FAT32. It's just the basic junk. He buys like instead of like for his updates for these cards or for his live scope stuff that's in his boat.
Says, you can change the Windows caching settings so it writes out any changes right away instead of waiting until it ejects.
But he thinks that he has to buy a brand new card every time that he downloads the updates from this website. Because the website tells you, okay, download the files, put it on an SD, stick it into the device that you have for your fishing live scope equipment, and it'll update. But he thinks he has to like buy a new card every time, put the update on there, and keep that card. He labels it and everything. But I told him you didn't have to do that. Just save the shit to your computer.
Arcanoloth says, Windows does some caching for performance reasons, but with that on, it needs to be warned before dismount. You can toggle that off so it closes the partition journal every time. Slower but safer if people like to pull on things.
I might need to do that.
Arcanoloth says, haha, some people.
Yeah. And you know, these cards and everything is what is like. We sell the PNY 32 gigabyte cards with adapter or whatever at the store, and we also have the one without an adapter. They're both $15 a piece. And about every 2 months or so, he's getting a new card to do this update. And always has
Arcanoloth
trouble
says,
with
this is the way I've always done it. Why do they have to change things that work?
it. He said he likes to have it as a backup just in case one update fails. He can just put a new card in there and update it to something, an old version of it, he said. And I said, well, you could just download the updates themselves and just store them on the computer in a file folder. And then if you need to, just move it over, you know. But whatever. Or hell, just let the website hold it for you and download that if you need to, because they archive the shit too. But what do I know? So I spent the majority of the day trying to fix a lot of his cards. I found that I'm guessing the adapter, USB adapters, he has like four of these little adapters. He gets like a new one almost every time, or every once in a while when they stop working. But yeah, they'll mess the cards up and stuff. So I have one myself, a little adapter, and I've had it for like, I don't know, 12 years or something, maybe less. Fine, you know, no problem with it. So I used it to like fix a lot of the shit. I downloaded what is it, AO something?
Arcanoloth says, he going through SD cards like criminals go through burner phones.
Right. Because I was looking for an SD card to probably just give
Arcanoloth
him.
says, single-handedly keeping Samsung in profit this year.
Ah, damn. And he tells me, he says, if I don't get this update installed on my system out there, that's $3,500 worth of junk just sitting on my boat. I'm like, shit. What? And this is a guy that he can't save money. Every time he gets money, he spends it. So he has no money left. Or he'll put something on the credit card and then have a bill and not pay the bill, and that card be threatened to be shut off, kind of thing. I was thinking to myself, $3,500 live scope for a boat to just fish in a tiny little lake.
Arcanoloth says, yet I'm starting to see the big picture.
Yeah. He's always out of money. He was a contractor there too until he self-retired himself. So he would get paid for a job before finishing it, go off buy whatever, something like brand new for his truck, or like a new lawnmower or whatever. He even got a golf cart for some reason he doesn't even use. Yeah, he just stores it all in his little man cave shop that he has. Then whenever it comes time to pay them bills, he don't have any money. He completely broke. Helps my mom, like, I think it was the electric bill or the gas bill for the house. Doesn't help her with the house because he said, I'm never going to own it, so why do I need to pay for it? Oh. Yeah, dude can't save money for shit. I mean, I'm not one of them people that go into a store and, go down the food aisle and say, okay, well, here's the name brand of this and here's the off brand. I think I'll get the name brand because I got to pay for that name. I'll get that off brand shit. Even at work, I mean, if I get ketchup or something like that, I'll get the Clover Valley, which is the Dollar General version. To me, it's just as good, you know. Hell, for lunch up there, I'll eat something small, like a little crappy sandwich or something, just to take the hunger away. But yeah, it was more difficult fixing these cards because I kept getting interrupted
says,
yesterday.
Yeah, I'll try the cheap one at least. If it's junk, lesson learned.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth a try. I mean, I can't stand some of the name brand stuff anymore. I don't know what happened to it. It's like Hamburger Helper. They took MSGs out of it, so now it tastes like shit.
Arcanoloth says, some things are worth buying quality, but only if it's important. Everything else I'm ruthless.
Now, if I want something bad enough, I don't mind paying that full price. If it's something I need or want really badly. But that's very rare. I mean, I've virtually got everything I need on the computer here. Like the fun of programming stuff, which is really wild. I'm going to get into it now, the whole programming thing. Played with Python again today for a few hours, trying to implement something.
Arcanoloth says, this is the way my mind works. This site has lists of store food and fast food by calories/protein per dollar. https://efficiencyisoverathing.com/. Arcanoloth says, married pair of engineers started that site. Love it.
Sweet. Efficiency is everything.
Spiders are crawling out of the parts pile.
I want spiders. Oh my god.
Arcanoloth says, spiders. So you can look at the spreadsheet and say, wow, fast food is hella expensive.
Yeah, dude. It is. I mean, I don't know if I consider it fast food, but around here, there's like little convenience stores that that make hamburgers or something like that, and you're looking at like a $12 hamburger with like a side of fries or something like that and a drink, and I'm like, holy shit. Or you go to like a McDonald's or you go to a Burger King or just anywhere that has some sort of fast food, and just because you think that it's cheap, it's not. Because once you have you ever watched that what is it? It's like a documentary, dude. Super Size Me, I think is what it was. That's a pretty cool thing. Where the guy goes out and just eats at McDonald's 3 times a day, just for like a test reason. Ends up like cholesterol going up, blood pressure, and all that kind of stuff. I can't tell you the last time that I ate at McDonald's or Burger King or a Whataburger or a Taco Bell or something like that. I can't remember it.
Arcanoloth says, what I do, go to the store, look in the discount aisle, and then look at the butcher for discount cuts of meat. If I don't know what something is, I go home and look it up and what you can make with that. Pretty soon, you know how to make something with whatever.
Oh, dude, you'd like to continue watching Life of Boris? He'll show you how to live off of a very small budget. Potato soup budget, So you go to get down to get potato, you get the water, you pour the water, potato soup.
Arcanoloth says, love me some YT cooking shows.
He's got some pretty cool shit. And when he's making these videos, he's like making a huge mess and stuff, and he uses a big bayonet knife or whatever to cut shit, or an axe to cut things in half, and it's so hilarious.
This engine part wasn't useful. Keep searching.
Whoppa! Chills in the bailiff. Well, chills.
This engine part wasn't useful.
This engine part
Keep
weren't
searching.
useful. But he's going to come out with a cookbook too. His babushka helps him. Oh, yes.
Arcanoloth says, points for flair.
Take it back to your
I remember
workstation.
finding epic mealtime on early YT a decade ago.
Nice. Whenever I attempt to cook, it never comes out right. I'm basically like live off the microwave, you know. If it weren't for that thing, I think I'd starve. It's like you're gonna have a tuna fish sandwich, maybe some egg in there, nuke an egg, but do it carefully, you know. Don't want it to pop everywhere. And tuna out of a can, it's already there. Or some of the helpers.
You found a stabilizer part. Take it back to
Arcanoloth
your
says,
workstation.
I didn't know that most Russian speakers in the States are from Ukraine, but makes sense. Going to be a lot of refugees here soon. I'd like to
Yeah.
make more money and go support those businesses.
Man, they've from what I hear, they've got some good like foods too that they can make if it's.
This hull part wasn't useful. Keep searching.
I mean, when my uncle took his family over to the Ukraine back in the late 80s, early 90s or whatever, I think it was early 90s. He said that the food over there was completely just not so much better, you know, than over here. And I guess he ate too much one day and just when he hooked up with that Ukrainian lady, you know, and had that cousin I have.
This hull part wasn't useful.
Oh,
Keep
damn.
searching.
Let's see. Let's turn the volume all down again. We don't want to have YouTube get mad.
Arcanoloth says, scarcity breeds innovation.
But yeah, on Boris there on Life of Boris, he'll show you like how to live off of like $2 a month kind of situation. It's so crazy. Of course, they don't go by dollars there.
Arcanoloth says, done all my personal endeavors in event, still waiting for binary circuit.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, it kicked in yesterday for me. I left it running for a little bit, and it came right up, you know. So I was pretty all. Ooh, all three of them, yeah. This means we get to go over here early. Unless working on them makes them even better, then I don't know about that. I hadn't really looked into that yet. I win. I came over here first.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, looks like it's time to look at YT.
Time to watch YouTube. I watched Daily Dose of Internet Guy today, and I swear sometimes he repeats videos in there. I like to... Yeah. Bubbity, 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 boop. Ada bop, 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 boppity, boop. Bada boppy, boppy, boop. Bee bop, ba boop. Ba da ba doo boop boop bop, 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 poo, poo. Toot, toot, pop. Shabbity, boppa, doobity, bop. Bada bollick, okay, ka. Boop, boop, toot, boop. Boppy, bop. Bobbity, babby, deebity, bop. Bobbity, bada, ba, boo, boo, boo. Bee, bo, da, bo. Yabba, da, bo. Doo, ba, da, ba, da, ba, doo.
Arcanoloth says, I watched The Martian with a friend of mine. He hadn't seen it.
The Martian. Let's see. Dyson again for the marks. With Christopher Lloyd? Was it that one? Let's see. How did I do? Red. 459.
Arcanoloth says, Matt Damon.
Oh, that Martian. Okay. Yeah, that's a good movie. He had not seen it. Wow. I like The Martian. Have you and your buddy watched Picard yet? luck, Pickard.
Arcanoloth says, I saw Picard, good EP.
Let's see, 128000. So Q is dying. Is it the Q that's dying, or is it that he is dying? You know, that's the question. And Home Dude encountered Vulcans.
Arcanoloth says, I have learned from experience that waiting on other people in general leads to frustration.
So forget it, right? Just watch it. How many more episodes are left of it?
Arcanoloth says, I call it the Hobbits waiting on Entmoot, where it takes the Ents 3 days to say their names and Pippin is like WTF.
What the fuck? It's like, what the fuck? Oh, let's see. Hold on. Someone's jumping over here, so it makes me want to come over here. Oh, I need to turn the sound back up. Because maybe I want to hear. See, I don't need that. Oh, I thought maybe for sure I hadn't collected all the stuff on this one. Condition Alpha. Condition Alpha, mister. Turn over contraband. Which direction? No open slots available, my ass. Okay. Oh, damn, it already did all that. I forgot. I did it and then I forgot.
Arcanoloth says, old people, civilians in general around here are either incapable of moving fast if their life depended on it, or just had 5 ripets with a Red Bull chaser and are putting the pedal to the floor so they can be the first one to arrive at the scene of the accident. Arcanoloth says, like everyone hates their life and is in a hurry to die.
Right. Oh, man. I used to like just sitting here on the edge, you know, like going outside ESD before they changed it now. A little bit of it. You can still go out there, but it's different. But I'd get in a spacesuit and I'd sit on the ledge out here and
Arcanoloth
just
says,
wait.
I plan to live a long time, so I give people a wide berth.
Yeah. People, it's like, if there weren't so damn many of us, we'd probably end up living a lot
Arcanoloth
longer.
says, haha nice.
Have you ever went outside ESD before on here? You don't know. But I'd sit out there and just like that whole lounging position, and someone would go, "How do you get out there?" I'd turn around and go, "What?"
Arcanoloth
Me?
says, I have not been outside ESD recently.
Dude, I completely ran in circles there. I just wonder, like, it changed whenever the auto suit up thing happened. I think this is, yeah, it's over here. Change character. But he's just like just sitting out there and waving at people. Character. Do. Auto suit up engaged. And we're not. So we can get stuck out here a lot easier now. But I have that trajectory thing that I think I don't have on me now, so I have to be very careful now. Else you'll turn into a little ball, you know. There's atmosphere here. I can breathe. Where's it at? Operations. I'm going the wrong damn way. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Whoops. Gotta be careful. Hit that wrong pocket and you'll just... My graphics have been like crappy since they did that update. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have lock or the jumpy oh, damn it. That disappeared. Shit. Okay. Never mind then, never mind. It's just playing around anyway. I need to... Do I still have that in the bank, though? Let me go look. Because I usually have it on me at all times anyway, just to goof off. Where is it? In fact, I don't remember what the frickin' name of it was called either. That. Spatial trajectory. Okay, yeah. Okay. I had it on me the whole time. Shit. Shit. Anyway, whatever. That thing gets me out of a whole lot of binds there on the outside ESD, though. I used to circle around and get over here in the shuttle area, but, you know, now you can go to it. So it's whatever. Whatever, man, whatever. Whatever. Okay, let's go to Gary the Klingon. Gary the Klingon wins. I need to check the schedule to see when I go into work tomorrow. Depends on how late I stay up, which is not very much because I need some sleep. Let's see. Gary the Klingon. Hello, Gary. Red alert's coming up, so that'd be a good time to get some more marks again. Hello, Gary. Collect reward. What are my endeavors? Should be able to hit them too. Lucari TFOs, non-red alert. Defeat Terran, ground, deal Tetrion damage space. Okay, so I need to find a bank. Swap over to Tetrion weapons. Kronos again. Fleet Starbase system. Oh my god. Yeah. Finally. That makes me happy. Space. The final but rare. Them right there'd be the voyages of the Starship Enterprise down there. Its continuing mission to explore them there strange new worlds or something like that. Seek out them there new life in far mile nowhere. To boldly shit wherever you feel like. Do not trust this man, he is a liar. He is without honor. Blur. Faster, damn it. Ugh. Interacting. How about outeracting? The USS Gordon Ramsay. I need to make some loadouts for all this shit. Or I can just click on it and it'll jump back and forth. What did it say? Tetrion? I'm covering it up. I can't see it. Why am I covering it up? Okay. Tetrion. Tetrion dual cannons. Cannon, bobanon, banana, fana, fofanon. Cannon, bobanon, banana, fana, fofanon. Beam, my, momenon, cannon. Yeah, whatever, sure. Yeah, whatever, sure. Okay, damn it, stop asking me questions. Can I not? Disruptor, cannon. Oh, that's a cannon, okay. Cannon. Alright, I don't have any rear end whatevers. Turrets, that is. Lucari! Ugh. Damn it. I know which one's gonna hit. I know it. Gravity kills, perhaps. There ain't nobody gonna be on 5-on-5 teaming it. That's for damn sure. Plus, I need space anyway. Alright. Terran's ground. We can do that. Do I have that mission loaded up? I don't think I do. Episodes. I think it's that one.
I am the leader of a Vulcan research team.
Fucking research team. I am the leader of a fucking research team. Alert mode enabled. No probs, no probs. No problem. No problem. No problem yet. Sir, there's like something going on around here, man. Yeah.
The storm.
Strom. I'm hoping this is the right map.
Initial scans unlikely.
Initial scans were unlikely, you son of a bitch. Age of Discovery, possibilities. I think it's this one. I'm not sure. Not sure.
As I suspected.
Boring.
It appears to be the navigational.
Navigation. The navigational. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you.
Entering the Pavo system. The planet Pavo is a
I have
protected
detected.
reserve. Access is
I think this is not the right one. I do not believe this is the right one, Captain. Bitch. Captain, my captain. Beneath the skin, perhaps? Sentinels rescue within the briars. Ninth rule. Ruins of Diom. Damn it, which one's got the Terran's ground? I could have sworn it was this one. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Attack, Bergen. Baby's never down. Yeah, I believe this is the wrong one. Underneath your clothes, there's an endless story. Exit. Please state the nature of your problem. Please tell me why you need my attention. My left shield's failing. A Klingon. Drawing with what? The bald Klingons have a point.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Left shield failing.
He could care less. You say ball shits?
Scan the cross.
Your timely assistance is most appreciated.
Forgive me, this is clearly... I'm sure. Excellent. I'll have...
It may be this one. Okay, shit, fuck, horse. Shit, fuck, horse. Shit for stains. There's stains on Bobby's door. There's stains on Bobby's bed. Come, stains. Come, stains. That's a funny one. I like that song. It's funny. It's about the ballad of a dog named Stains. Come, Stains. I can still hear him calling.
Sensors indicate numerous
Come,
light signs in
Stains.
your vicinity, reading multiple high energy discharge.
Welcome to the... Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, we're trying...
So if we can get there before it jumps us off over to somewhere else.
Well, sounds like our guests got a
Damn
little
it.
low.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a doctor.
They're still alive!
Where's they and why are they even bothering? Zinkethy this, Zinkethy that. Zinkethy, Zinkethy, Zinkethy. This man's obsessed with Zinkethy. He doesn't understand. There's no need to be in this predicament. He has to understand one thing, though. I am the captain of the ship, and I'm totally capable of commanding her. This gravity kills is a pain in my ass. Left butt cheek. Attack. A slow. Attack. Well then. We're talking away. I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Oh, take on me. Take on me, take me on. Take on me, I'll be gone in a day or two. Oh, needless to say, I'm odds and ends, but I'll be stumbling away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me. Oh, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Oh, the things that you say. Is it a life or just to play my worries away? Here are the things I've got to remember. You shine away. Oh, I'll be coming for you anyway. Oh, take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day. Sucks when you're trying to be quiet and singing. Bloop. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Ship's not under attack. Nobody shot me. Cool, finally. One of 3, damn it. Gravitic anchors! Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to see it. Looks like we both know what's been going on. Know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, gotta make you understand. Oh, come on, pull away. Nice. Deliver hacking particles. Deliver hacking particles, buddy. Deliver the buddy, buddy. Heading on out South Park, gonna see if I can unwind. Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation. Going on down to South Park, gonna leave my woes behind. Ample parking day or night, people spouting habba never. Habba never. Warning, ship is under attack. You are in violation of the treaty. Your ship may be destroyed. My ship's always on top of attack, son. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, damn it. Son of a bitch. Means we're gonna lose our particles, damn it. Yeah, go take care of that, Batty. Ooh, we still have them? Oh, it still says deliver them. I still can deliver mine all the time here.
The station has fallen into the black hole. Move on to the
station is falling into the hole again. We're gonna have to get Harry Carey out there and try to kill them all. But first, let's sing a song together. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we ever come back. 'Cause it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out. It's the old ball game. I always thought it was funny when Will Ferrell did an impersonation of Harry Carey on Saturday Night Live. Hi, Harry Carey here. If none the winds so cold, then seem the dark as the death. But now the winds I feel are on the winds of chandeliers. I've been through the fire and I've been through the rain. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think I'm not going. I'm barely making it. Target shields have failed. Little boost there. Okay, good deal. Good deal, Pickle. Good deal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. That's what friends are for good times and bad times. Dude, I should have been paying attention to that. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's a minimum. What there's them right there is fur down yonder. Down there, wire down yonder. Keep smiling, keep shining. You're the reason I'm going to go this way. We can make it. I believe in us. We are not going to make it. Hull breach. We are dead again. Ship's under attack, though. You know, even though it's destroyed, it's still under attack. They should really change the voice of that to more of a Klingon KDF-ishness to it. He's under attack. Ship. Warning, ship is under attack. Ship is under attack. What does the Klingon computer sound like anyway? Some angry
Judas
woman?
Decott says, "That's too high."
So that's too high, yo. You're gonna have to make that lower. It's a little too high. Yeah, I can't reach it. Hey,
Live
dude.
long and suck it! Indeed.
Indeed. How are you, dude? Dude? Hawking particles. We have collected enough Hawking particles. Take out the anchors, boy. Gravity sucks. Are you about to jump on Apex?
Judas Decott says, "Doing well. Yourself?"
Yeah. Dang pollen season's kicking my ass a little bit, but I deal with that every year. I've gotten good at swallowing phlegm and snot. Wait, phlegm's from down yonder, and snot comes from above you. Yeah. I come from a snot wide down yonder. I don't know. What about us and Kathy? I dread not. A little too happy there, Tony Todd. Tony, whatever. Tony. Oh. Cool, man. Do I need Lucari marks? Let's see right here. Nope, I do not. Let's go for fleet. Make believe I'm everywhere, hidden in the lights. I had to get up early today and go to a doctor for an appointment. Prescription medication refill, yay. Didn't hardly sleep at all last night because of
Judas D. Cott says, saw you on Halo yesterday, I believe. How was that?
That was Halo. I've been replaying a lot of it, trying to get the legendary achievements again. Because I had already got them for the other Halos. And I thought, Master Chief Collection just going to take those achievements and bring them on over, you know, and have the unlocks. No, I was wrong. So I've been slowly working on the achievements for legendary.
Judas D. Cott says, fair enough.
Fair enginer. Fair enough. Lets me know that I still suck at it. Nice. Made it home safely. Congratulations, Riz. You
Judas D. Cott says, here is.
Yo.
CMDR_Rizzle says, sup foo.
Sup foo. Like Kung Fu, but sup foo. Let's see. The lithium
CMDR_Rizzle says, I mean, hello Judas.
Now say it in English.
Judas D. Cott says, LOL, how's it going?
How's it growing? A little to the left right now, but you know, it gets better later on.
CMDR_Rizzle says, going alright. How's you? Judas D. Cott says, same.
Same. I know your name.
CMDR_Rizzle says, saw Wolfcat yesterday / this morning in Lexington Stowe stream.
Lexington. That sounds like a ship name. The Lexington.
Judas D. Cott says, oh nice.
Oh nice. Oh nice. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Opa, very nice. Let's see. Okay. Well, Starbase. Industrial fabricator. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna see. Where am I at in the world here? I still need to defeat Terran's ground. I'm gonna load that back up again. The parathesium wax, or whatever it's called. Skip. Ah. Huh? Damn it. Okay, back to that. Back to that. Accept that again. Go back into that. Do the ship thing all over again because I was like, this ain't the one, but it is. And leave it loaded for
CMDR_Rizzle says, for what it's worth, unless you need provisioning, it's best to slot the 1000 XP projects first, as it builds the fleet faster.
Build the fleet faster. That's what I've been doing. But that's, what is this? Construct industrial something or whatever. Now this one here, Provision Science, I think it's because I didn't have any other ones at the time to slot. So they're all like 500 anyway.
It appears to be active, however.
Yeah, this one here should be... They're all 500. Yeah, for some reason all the science ones are 500. They build up later on.
CMDR_Rizzle says, on phone, can't really see your projects.
No, you were right
Was
though.
just saying.
Yeah, the provision science is 500, and the one after it is. But I think all of these are a 500 one versus this is 1,000 and that's 1,000. I don't know why they're that way. They just are. But yeah, I try to go for the larger payoffs there. You're entering the Pavo system. You're gonna have Pavo for dinner. Access is prohibited. Shit. Oh, goodness. Yay. We're gonna use some old school Transformer sounds.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Pavel, what did Chekhov ever do to you?
Oh man. Did you hear that they're gonna come out with another 2009 Star Trek cast movie? Get shite on. You get your shit on. I'll get your shit on later. Yeah. But they announced that I think it was in 2023, around December-ish, they were going to come out with another movie, including that cast. But they never signed the cast yet. So Carl Urban, that's been on The Boys lately, doesn't know if he's going to be able to schedule himself to play McCoy for a new Star Trek movie.
Judas D. Cott says, I saw something about that.
Yeah. So they're thinking it's premature of them to go ahead and have a release date announced, like they definitely will have this out there, when they don't even have a script, they don't even have the cast dedicated to it. And their Chekhov, they're not going to get a new Chekhov. I mean, so they're just going to do without a Chekhov. Time travel? What the hell, mister?
Your timely assistance is most appreciated.
Your timely assistance is most appreciated, especially since we just got some chicken from KFC. Nah. We're gonna have to have you come on over here and sit at the table and eat with us, so we can greet you and see about your needs.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I heard Pine was the only hawked out, but being so early, who really knows?
Yeah. I mean, hell, how's the other cast doing that they, I haven't really seen like Zachary Quinto in anything lately, have you? Of course it has been COVID, so there's that. And what's her name? What? Zoe, what's her name? Her last name? I can't think of her last name. Shit. She played Gamora in Guardians.
Sounds like our guests got a warm welcome.
Zaldana or something? Saldana. Yeah, Zoe Saldana.
Judas D. Cott says, Saldana.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what she's been in. I think she's scheduled to do like another Guardians of the Galaxy movie. From what I remember. Back before COVID happened. Getting a rocking chair right back and forth and talking. Back when I was growing up as dope.
Open fire.
Open fire? No, if you open fire, it'll spread. You have to close fire.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Columbiana, I think. The Losers is where I first saw her.
Loser, baby.
Judas D. Cott says, nah, her got char is dead lol.
Dun 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 How about you help yourself, lady? We don't want to help you. She's constipated. That's what it is. She's constipated again. Conflictus. Oh, spin perk. 358. Critical severity, ground, critical chance. They're all about the same. Oh, they are all the same, man. I'm running out of space, I guess. Literally, look at this. Space, critical chance. One more for max shields, one more for shield hardness, 3 more critical severity space, and 5 for damage, and it just keeps. And then what is this? Damage resistance beta 5, and then projectile weapon damage 5. Then it'll get back into the whole ground ones. 359. 359, dudes. Whoa. It's an eyeball. Off in the background there. Staring at Darren. And not caring about none of it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I only have one space thing left, I think. Perhaps 2, but it's all ground from here on out. 413 or 414 is where I'm at right meow.
Right meow? Right meow. So looking back at the fleet. Apply upgrades. Station science officer on Starbase. Might as well put her and slot her in there just now because of reasons. And where did it put us? Are we close to the Klingon? Yes, we are. I want to go find this like officer person guy thing. Damn it.
Oh, suck it! Yeah, you little shit.
Man, I wish I...
Judas D. Cott says, LOL.
Man, that was just in my head. I had recently watched the COVID specials of South Park. And when I saw that, I knew I had to have it.
Judas D. Cott says, that lined up so well.
Yes. So I found the video clip of it on the internet on the website itself, and took every bit of the frames.
CMDR_Rizzle says, yeah, I was hoping it didn't overlap.
But I created that, and I thought it was fun. Shit! Who doesn't like Eric Cartman? Have there been any more episodes of South Park on since all that? Man, this Pluto TV thing's got like episodes of South Park. But you have to watch them at a certain time because it jumps over to other stuff during the day. Screw you guys, I'm going home. I don't have a sound clip for that. Or maybe I should make a video because it's actually a real video. It's not a GIF or anything. It's a video. I used Alpha Channel to make it transparent behind it. That's how you make a transparent video. Just using a black Alpha Channel is transparent versus white is solid. The opacity or whatever. It's like a green screen effect or whatever for it. Old school. That's how they did Mystery Science Theater 3000. I think it's called like, not rotoscope, but something. Where they just change the values of it. It's rather easy to do. Shit. Everyone knows it's Butters.
Everyone knows it's Butters. That's me.
Okay. Klingon base. To the left or under the transporter?
Judas D. Cott says, LOL.
That is so dark. There. You got me a little navy. Is this the guy?
Suck it! Suck it!
Suck it! I need more suckets. Common quality duty officer. Wow.
CMDR_Rizzle says, commission common from whatever field.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. Cool. Open this pack to have one rare. Uncommon.
Judas D. Cott says, LOL, just scour my Apex VODs. CMDR_Rizzle says, when you level up, you can choose science, tactical, or engineering.
Is that why I'm unable to get the others? Can buy that. To a neat fleet personnel common quality duty officer. So that could be anything, right? Just a regular common. That's pretty interesting. And whenever you donate one of these guys, you get a little bit of energy credits back too, right? I can't remember how much is it like for well, hell, I can't. They're all taken up except that. I don't know. It's like a margin of something, right? So you get a little back even though you put some in. No problem there though. That's pretty awesome. I never knew that there was that guy was there. I never knew it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, I assume so. Fleet I'm in, Boffum, already had that. It's like 500 fleet creds per 50 bucks. Get like 66% back.
That ain't too bad. That is not too bad. Yeah. Scour your Apex VODs. I need to do that. I need to have time to do that. Let's see. Gary got some more concussions yesterday, so he's got 2 combat exhaustion, 2 combat fatigue, 3 concussions, 4 cracked ribs, 3 head traumas, 7 internal bleedings, 2 muscle tears, 5 radiation sicknesses. He's doing fine.
CMDR_Rizzle says, time? There isn't enough time to talk about time. We don't have the time.
We don't have the time. There is no time. There is only Zool. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Whenever I need to come across some sort of commons and stuff like that. Which, technically... So I'm trying to focus on, like, star-based stuff, mostly. You know, Starbase, a colony world. So whenever I want to get people, that's where I want to put them. Or can I just... It's just random commons here? Let's buy one and see what happens. Full damn it inventory.
Judas D. Cott says, what was I saying?
First contact. What was I saying? What?
CMDR_Rizzle says, LMAO, one of you got it.
First contact. I didn't get it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, it's a primitive culture, I'm trying to blend in.
Live long and suck it! Indeed.
Indeed. I like the indeed. That's funny. That's funny, man. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Judas D. Cott says, oh, you're blended all right.
Oh, very, very good. Yeah. Hello. Ooh, how many roster people I have? Roster man, he be jamming so smooth. Let's just click on it like a son of a bitch. Here we go.
CMDR_Rizzle says, okay, so I was mistaken. Not 500 creds per box. 500 creds per DOF. 50 per box. Many creds.
Many creds. But that's still pretty awesome, though. I mean, let's see. Something was empty earlier. Research lab, I think? Engineering operation duty office. Okay. Just one of these people, 300 fleet credits for one. So you're just losing 200 at a time. That's still not bad. That's pretty awesome. Science and medical, select all. Okay. That's pretty sweet. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Do you get like a discount later on for that? Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
CMDR_Rizzle says, that's like a 40% net loss.
It's still good though. Can make that back up pretty easy. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Hurt. Hey, yes. Oh, 4 days. 21 hours on upgrade trade facilities. Wow. Status. And after the trade facilities thing, that like bumps it up even more or something to like the tier or something. Or something, man, or something. K13. It's not important at the moment. At the moment. The moment? Yes, the moment. Yeah. They just come in boxes. That's one of the things I've never understood about this game. You've got duty officers that you can mail to people over the
CMDR_Rizzle says, if you have an armada, some positions have different bonuses. Alpha Fleet has least bonus, Beta Fleets have a dilithium discoid on anything fleet related, not too sure about Gamma.
Well, he is in an armada. This fleet that I took over does have somewhat of an armada. It's not much of one, though. Fleet level 0, 3, and 1. Rasta man, he be a jamming so smooth. Dilithium trading. So I doubt they'd have any kind of bonuses or anything like that at the moment then. House of Scar. Fleet level 1. The Alliance. What is the Alliance? Let's see a roster of players. 3 people, 4 people. Yeah,
CMDR_Rizzle says, I'll snap a photo later and show you. BTW, you see that message?
Oh, I haven't turned on Discord yet. In a long time, actually. Let me load it up. I gotta find it. Discard. Okay, while that's loading, let me get this stuff out of my temporary. Get her done out of there, boa. And boa. Huh? Ding 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 ding. Okay. That. Commission more duty officers. 50 again. Ah, such an idiot. I'm an idiot. You may not remember me.
CMDR_Rizzle says, nothing important, No need to stop what you're doing.
Well, I'm not doing
Just
anything.
a skin.
I'm not doing anything important, that's for sure. Never doing anything important. Never. 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 Holdings. Select all. Yeah. I'm giving him 1. Yeah. Is this something about sneezing? To the officer. This is fun. Ooh.
CMDR_Rizzle says, and you can open all boxes, they'll go into overflow bag, then donate all at once.
Cool. So these
Judas
people...
D. Cott says, so Scorp, got an Apex tourney coming up. Ready to be on my team?
You mean you want me to die? And if you can't find anybody that is good, then...
Judas D. Cott says, LOL, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'll be the first one to die. My strategy: I run out into the enemy field. They see me, and you go around. Decoy there. What are these people here? Prisoner. Okay, there's a bunch of prisoners here. I need to do something with these damn prisoners. These prisoners. What's this? Fleet personnel duty officers. Common. Can I put them together? Yes, I can. Nice. Nice.
First blood.
First blood. Take point, meat shield. Take point. You have lost the match. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun. Na-na, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Na-na. Discord. Got it. Whatever Discord. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Breakthrough 4%, progress 96, casualty risk none. Huh. That is different. Wow. So you have to like slot this stuff yourself to do it just right instead of it automatically doing that for you?
CMDR_Rizzle says, do you know about DOF commendation reports?
Yes. I had done them a long time ago and not really understood what they were for. And until here recently when I was reminded of it, and I've been getting some fleet marks for that from only one of my fleet people, because it's a captain that I've used, it's Ushanka. He doesn't really have a lot yet. He's still ranked really low when it comes to that. No rank 4s yet. But yes.
Judas D. Cott says, you Riz and me on the same team. What could go wrong?
Well, I would die first. And I was really shocked that there's no shielding for the ass. That was really painful. Okay. Did I get any progress with this transponder?
CMDR_Rizzle says, I think I'll do terrible.
Oh, are you not good at first-person shooters either? That game is fast.
Judas D. Cott says, I think you will dominate.
Dominate. Dominate. Hello there. You like my little navy? My little flashlight? Comes in handy here at this damn starbase. I guess Klingons can see in the dark a lot better than everybody else. I have no idea. So, okay, I'm done with all that. Thanks to Oxnix for donating a lot of this stuff. How's the coffer thing looking? Yeah, he's been donating. Dude's helping me build up this fleet. I told him he didn't have to. But I do appreciate it.
CMDR_Rizzle says, not to say I wouldn't try, but it's been since Halo on PS2 that I've played a game like that. COD turned me off FPS games. I do one match and I'd be lucky to still have a controller or TV.
You get frustrated easily when it comes to that? Dude, I can't play the games. That's one of the things. They're they just, for some reason, it's like me doing this Halo thing now. I'm dying so much in it. There's been times I just completely turn it off.
CMDR_Rizzle says, spawn and die ain't the business. Judas D. Cott says, we have a perfect team. Riz can be our strategist, Scorp will be the yes guy and I will be the wild card.
You'll be the team
Nearly
leader.
perfect LOL. CMDR_Rizzle says, Judas be like. Judas D. Cott says, I ain't no leader. CMDR_Rizzle says, y'all mofos broke my back trying to carry you all. Judas D. Cott says, I'm the guy that's like I'm in it. Help.
In 2291, in an attempt to control violence among deep space miners, the new Earth government legalized no-holds-barred fighting. Leandry Mining Corporation, working with the NEG, established a series of leagues and bloody public exhibitions.
Holy shit.
The fight's popularity...
Judas D. Cott says, Scorp knows. I just rush in like a fool LOL.
Well, at least you know what you're doing. You know what to hit them with.
CMDR_Rizzle says, you playing 2 games at once, bro?
I loaded up, I just wanted to see if Unreal Tournament would pop up in the middle of all of it. And I forgot that it's old and I have to run it a certain way in order to make it run. I was just going to pop it in there and like do that headshot thing or whatever as a little joke, but it didn't work. It didn't work. I'm just
Judas
looking through
D.
my
Cott
list.
says, I just have confidence. Doesn't mean I'm gonna win though LOL. Judas D. Cott says, I'll at least hurt them.
Nice. Okay. I think I'm going to...
CMDR_Rizzle says, I've tried watching some streamer play COD and stuff. Even watching makes my blood boil LOL.
You get that little twitch in the eye. Blood pressure goes up. Are you a backseat gamer?
Judas D. Cott says, COD is horrid, game is broken.
Call of Duty. Okay. I have been streaming for 3 hours 11 minutes. Apparently I have 5 viewers according to this. I only see 2 of you. So everybody else out there that's really here, hello. I think I'm going to call it a stream. and actually try to get some sleep, because I did not sleep last night. That's off and on for maybe 2 hours and then wake up.
CMDR_Rizzle says, take care y'all, catch ya next time.
Suck it. Use. Nice.
Suck it, pull bucket, banana, fana, full fuck it. Alright. Calling it and ending it with a red
Judas
shirt
D.
death.
Cott says, Judas too high.
There are worse ways to die, and that is not one of them. Okay. Take care, everybody. I'll be back probably tomorrow. Good night, good morning, and good day. Bye-bye.